What was your message to the team after the doubleheader split today at PK Park?
Tomorrow's an important day, and I feel like, there's a lot of positives that our club is showing, and there's still some loose ends that we can secure and become better aware of, and even be a better team than we're showing. I think we're doing fine. I just don't feel like we're operating on all cylinders quite yet, and that's our job is to try to do that. And so we just trying to discuss the things that we need to discuss to do, to get the program and the team as good as we can possibly be.
What are some of those positives that you saw today from the club?
Well, tremendous base running in the second game. There were things that we did from the mound in the first game. Isaac Aon's start was fantastic. He did a great job. The first game got away from us from the defensive end, period. We did plenty of good enough things on the mound in both games to win. And if it was just that, then we would have won. The defense got loose on us in the first game. On the day, I felt like we played good enough to win both games for sure. The second game was an awesome display of very aggressive base running, good jumps, good defense, very good pitching. It was nice to see, even though Jace didn't have the success that he wanted to out there on the mound. I mean, that was his first time on the mound in an Oregon uniform, and the ball was coming out of his hand good. He's obviously rusty, and he'll get the rust off of himself. But there was a lot of good things. Matt Dallas, the way he pitched, Andrew Mosiello out of the bullpen, the way he pitched, Logan Mercado, the way he pitched. There was a lot of really good positives off the mound today.
Exciting play when Jacob Walsh laid down a bunt for a base hit, beating, I think it was either a shift or the third baseman was back. Was that something that he's been practicing, that you've been telling him that he's got to do, or did he just spur the moment, kind of go after it?
Jacob's an unselfish player. He just wants to get on base, and he just wants to get base runners. When you get base runners, you get a better chance to score. So he's an unselfish player that will do anything to win.
You mentioned Mosiello and Mercado. Just how important has the bullpen been to picking you guys up in some of these wins?
Well, really important. When you're not getting we did in the first game now with Isaac Aon. He gave us a tremendous start. And he was matched up against their left-hander, who's about as good as you're going to see out there. That guy was really, really good. We knew he was really good coming into the game. And, even for tomorrow's game, now they still have 3 other bullpen arms that are really special. Ball State's got a lot of good arms. And so the left-hander that Isaac matched up with, he deserved probably to win a game. Their lefty probably deserved to win a game with how he threw, and somebody had to lose. Unfortunately, the way we lost it was disappointing with just the defensive stuff. But to be honest with you, we've played such tremendous defense now for a long, long time. That was the first time that we'd seen us not play great defense for only a couple of plays, but that was enough in a tight game to get away.
Did you see a more resilient offensive effort in Game 2 of the doubleheader after the team kind of struggled with 2 outs and with runners in scoring position in Game 1?
We had 10 at-bats with runners in scoring position in Game 1, walked 3 times, and in the other 7 at-bats, we lined out 4 times. Tough to criticize the team when they do that. They do have defenders out there with gloves that, the kids are trying to put good swings on balls and square balls up. They were finding gloves instead of finding, green grass and open space. So I'm not going to criticize our offense about that. I think they've been resilient. They've been really good. I was just happy to see the overall effort of the pitchers continuing to improve, in addition to, as you said, the resiliency of the hitters. I think it's been definitely steps in the right direction.